it's gon' rain. It's sunny out, but it just comes in waves. When you ask me if I'm okay, I don't have a lot to say. Can't tell you something I do not know. Thought the other side was always green. There isn't any color in my dreams. When you ask me if I'm okay, I don't have a lot to say. Can't tell you something I do not know. Maybe just hold me, just hold me. I'm coming back slowly, so slowly. And you ask if I'm always this lonely. How can I tell you something I do not know?
Good morning, friends. Hello. Welcome back to another live stream. I'm here on time. I was actually up really early, but I had to take a shower, so I was scrambling to be ready. Good. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day to whoever or wherever you are. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a great day wherever you are. Today is the last day of streams for me. Wow, I don't know why I struggled so much to think about that. Today is the last stream for me for a little bit. The Thursday streams, unfortunately, will be ending today. I'll probably bring them back for NaNoWriMo or maybe in like October or September, Preptober sprints, something like that. Let me know what you're working on. Let me know what you're doing today. I have no idea what I'm doing today. I've been editing the videos because I'm allowed to because I finished my draft of the Wrath King. So yeah, I've just been editing videos. I've been editing like three videos at a time. So you guys are gonna be fed for content, even though I am not going to be home for the next 2 weeks. But I know I had my hiatus this month, like of not posting actual videos, and I didn't want to go on like real hiatus for 2 months. So I made a whole bunch of videos, and that's what I've been working on. But right now I need to clean up my space because holy fuck is it like messy here because I've just been in a cave editing. I have to work on the Wrath King still. I need to work on my query letter and my synopsis. They're both like done. They're like done. Oh, sorry. Oh my god. Frog in my throat. Jeez. Sorry about that. I have to edit those and line edit them and just generally fuss over them for a while and probably do some agent research. Continue to do agent research. I'm just periodically submerging myself in the literary sphere so that I can hopefully have an agent eventually. Probably not soon, but eventually I hope to have one. We have lots of friends joining us today, which I'm so pleased about. I've missed you guys. I know I literally just saw you like on Friday, like last Friday, on Steve's channel, but it still feels way too long. I mean, it's Thursday. Good morning, Marta. Or good afternoon, actually. Good afternoon. Actually, I really want to watch your video. I was watching your AuthorTube video this morning before I got in the shower, and I was like, I need to get in the shower right now or else I will not be on time for stream. So I'm going to actually finish watching your AuthorTube video. Or AuthorTube newbie tag video. That's what it is. Hello, Danny. I love that intro so much. Oh, thank you. I love her too. It was very fun and very easy to make. Hello, kings, queens, and monarchs. What are y'all working on today? I would also love to know. An end of an era. I know. Don't worry. Never fear. The era will continue or restart in November at the very least. punctual like a lizard. Good morning, Violet. Or good afternoon. I was just reading some of Promised Neverland today. I do have to edit tomorrow's video, but I'll do that later. You know what? Big mood. Big mood. Good morning, Laura. How's Roy? How's the puppy? Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, beautiful Sasha. Congratulations on finishing your exam. Woo! I saw on Discord. I will also be telling you that in the Discord because I need to vote on which book you're going to read. Aang is working on outlining and working on a I assume it's Game of Thrones, inspired story with gem people and some serious deaths and brutal dismemberment because gems, no blood required. Ooh, I'm intrigued by this. I want to know more. Gem people. Is it like, okay, so I've never watched Steven Universe, but is it kind of like Steven Universe? Aren't they gem people? Are they gem people? I could be completely wrong. So if I am, just ignore me and pretend I never said that. Hey, bestie. Hey, grape. Mr. Vasha. I'm also intrigued by gem people. Surprised you're streaming today. Why you gotta call me out like this? Yes, I am streaming today. It's the last one. I gotta make it count. You know, if you're still working on your NaNoWriMo project and you need some words and some time and some dedicated sprint time, you know what? Your girl Katie is here for you. Also, I really need to keep my color aesthetic concrete, or else I'd have to change the troublemaker thumbnail, and I don't really want to do that. So, I'm really doing it for that. Yes, right when I was about to start a writing session. Hope y'all are well. Hello, Kiffy. So glad that you're joining us again. So lovely to see you. We're gonna be jumping into a sprint, so we're gonna be perfect. Wow, I struggled there. It's perfect for your writing session. Listen. I just love opportunities for gore and death, but keeping it PG. Interesting. PG-13, not PG. Can you imagine? PG, but with blood and without, yeah, anyway. Very, very iconic of Aang. Good morning, Crystal. What's it, I do want to try to make it like a children's book series. Imagine that. That would be wild. Like Animorphs levels. Oh my god, this is horrifying, but also written for children. That's a good comparison, actually, is Animorphs. Although I would like to point out, and Aang, you know this, Warrior Cats was written for children. And there's a lot of blood and death and gore, and I mean, if you haven't read the Warrior Cat series, you're not going to get this, but I know Aang has. So Tiger Star's death, yes, scarred me for life. So you can get away with a lot. Granted, that was the early 2000s, so maybe things have changed. Next thing you know, people will be asking for spice in children's books. People are crazy. It's raining, so we went on a walk in the underground garage from my apartment. It got so dirty. Oh. Does he have to have another bath? That sounds like a lot of work. Sounded kind of shady. I know, I was like, you're shading me? But I only meant because you're hosting tomorrow and usually don't do 2 streams a week. You're right, I don't. If it wasn't July Camp Nano and if I was posting a regular video today, I probably wouldn't have streamed. Yeah. Yeah, I usually hate doing multiple streams a week. I don't know. Depends. I actually also have to focus and get some shit done today because I have an appointment later. So there's just so much work to be done. But this just means that I don't have to do as many sprints tomorrow on Friday because I've already done them today. It's logic, right? None of us buy that, Devasia. What you meant. It's only similar to Steven Universe in terms of gems, but they don't have a weak point. If they get smashed up too much, they're gone for good. I'd actually compare it to Land of Lustrous. Oh, I've never heard of that. I'm gonna have to Google that. Hold on. Oh, it's an animated series. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Cool. I have to look that up because that sounds really interesting. Also, Redwall. Always thought that was for kids, but like it's pretty a lot. It is. I only read I think the first book and it was a really long time ago. Did I? No, I read Tale of Despero, which is also kind of a lot. Like no wonder I wrote The Wrath King is full of blood, gore, guts, and horror. See the shit I was reading when I was a kid. But yeah, I heard Redwall's a lot. Series of Unfortunate Events is the same genre of dark children's series, but it doesn't get super bad until a few books in. That's true. I think the thing is like children's books, yeah, they don't have like the blood and like the graphic gore. Well, it depends on the series though. Like, what's the line? Because obviously, no one's going to be sitting here and saying, "Yeah, Game of Thrones, a child could watch this," um, and like, but is that because of the sexual content? Is that what makes it really adult? These are questions I don't have answers to. Also, there's like a system where people can get their limbs reattached with gold. Ooh, but that's usually mostly for nobility. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I really like that actually. Reminds me of those plates. I think it's like a is it like an East Asian technique where you use gold to fuse like broken porcelain back together? It kind of feels like that, which I'm a fan of. Broskies, Watership Down, and Plague Dogs were written for kids. Yeah, there's a lot of weird shit written for kids. It's like a movie or something coming out for Redwall. I never heard of it till like a month ago, and then all of a sudden I was seeing so many people talking about rereading it. Yes, I believe there is, or is it a mini series? I can't remember, but yes, there. I think there is something coming out. I was next up Breast. I Watership Down, they're both kind of similar in theme. Yeah, I would also like to say that Aesop's fables were for kids, and and like or the original fairy tales were for kids, and they're all graphic as shit. I mean, the original Cinderella, the evil stepmother, is made to dance in red hot iron shoes until she dies. So you know, anything really goes. Anything really goes. Also, the first cycle of those dragon books are insane. There's a graphic death of the opening scene. What book is that? The first cycle. Sorry if you can hear the dogs barking. They probably saw a cat outside. Oh my god. Anyway, Watership Down. Oof, hardcore bunnies. You're so right. Hardcore bunnies. Um, we're gonna jump into a sprint, even though I'm very riveted by this conversation, as I am oftentimes riveted by the conversations. We all have to because it's so interesting. Man, there are so many classic dark children's books that I've never read. Maybe convince Violet to drive Nostalgia Train to Hell. Oh my god, that should be what it's called for Halloween. Oh my god, Nostalgia Train to Hell. Violet, Violet, what do you think? If you're still here, if not, you're gonna have to post it on the Discord. I think I'm seeing a line here: blood and violence, kid friendly, sex and the like. Now I'm disturbed. Not. I'm not disturbed by seeing this line in my childhood. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It's yeah. Similar things to sex, yeah, no way, but blood and violence. Have at it. Have at it. Hungarian folktales are also insane. A kid and his goat mother sew up the wolf's stomach full of rocks and throw him into a river. Into a That's a choice. That's a choice. That's a choice. That's all I gotta say. Choices. Hans Christian Andersen fairy tales are crazy dark. They really are. They're super dark. Especially The Little Mermaid, because The Little Mermaid is like a queer allegory, because there's some literary and historical evidence that Hans Christian Andersen was in love with a guy, and he himself was a self-insert of the Little Mermaid. The more you know. Wings of Fire. Let me see if I've heard of that. Oh my. Oh, they really do look like they're like children's books. And then there's a graphic death. It's not a no. All right, we're actually gonna start a sprint now before Violet flies over here and kicks my ass. Nope, not a video file. What am I doing? Like I've never streamed before. Uh, Share audio. There we go. And there's our fabulous Mr. Tom Tom. We're gonna do a 25-minute sprint. So be productive. Ooh, boy, stroking out. So we should probably just start. Be as productive as you can be. Have fun, and I will see you on the other side. Oh my god, that snuck up on me. Really did not, really was not paying attention. Um, and I went to pause my music and I accidentally paused the timer and then my music was still playing. So, whole lot of struggle. And now I just almost ended the broadcast. We're having a time. We're having a time. Um, anyway, I kind of cleaned up my space a little bit. Still not perfect, but I have stuff to do, so I can't really worry about it. And then I started writing an Instagram caption for today because I like to do that. Um, and that's what I did for the 25 minutes. I also watched a really funny TikTok. Yeah, my life's riveting. There's a lot of good conversation happening here in the comments, which I thought was funny. CP is working on chapters today. Is it creepy if I keep looking into the Google Doc before he tells me his done to see how he's doing? I feel like it's creepy. I don't think it's creepy. Um, I tend to personally avoid it because, well, one, the people who are reading it while it's in invitation most of the time, um, they, well, Wallace gets very upset if you are in there. Well, she gets like embarrassed and like nervous. She's like, "Oh, don't listen to me while I'm critiquing and reading." She's like, I make comments and then I resolve them, and like she's like, it's a whole process um, for her. So yeah, I think that's pretty funny, but I don't think it's creepy. Um, yeah, back to stuff day. My critiquing process with my boyfriend is basically sits there reading it next to me while I stare at him, and then he just tells me out loud what he thinks while I take notes. That's interesting. Interesting. I'm a fan of this. And he's very brutal, so at least you can trust his opinion. Cute. I show my boyfriend my writing, but he'd be like, "Yeah, that's good," because he has absolutely zero clue, and I have to keep writing or give feedback on it. Oh, I was waiting for the comments to find the one that I wanted. I really like this. I think it would cause a lot of trauma, and I'm super here for this. Do you like the person being drowned? Oh, absolutely. She was a great card. Real funny, too. She was brutal. You're so mean. I love it. I love it. I think that's so, oh God, you're the creativity through which that you find ways to inspire pain and trauma um, are truly levels that I aspire to as a writer. Love a story that destroys me emotionally. You know what? Me too. Me too. Listen, it's not a coup plot line. It doesn't. Ooh, that was not English. It's not a coup plot line if at least a couple good people died because of one of our protagonists. I'm also planning on killing a protagonist or two, but that's in later acts. I love this. It really is George R. R. Martin, but I love that it's for kids and it's gemstones. I'm super here for this. I love that it's like the protagonist's fault. So very evil. Cad, the secret Mario lad is here. Good morning. Reminder to save, hydrate, posture check, and then better because you deserve self-love. And if no one told you yet, I'm proud of you. Thank you, as always, Cad. Danny, I use that sprint to start the laundry and kept reading volume 12 of the Neverland. Oh boy, this shit getting real. Ooh, very fun. So intriguing to me. I'm like, ooh. We love when shit gets real. Everyone is live right now. I know there are a lot of live streams right now. Um, yeah, I saw that there were two other people live. I think it was Pam and who was the other person who was live at the minute? Besides myself, obviously. Oh, Shay was the other one. Shay's also live. Um, Sasha ordered breakfast. Pancakes are en route. I am so jealous now. I love pancakes. I can't. I'm gonna be living vicariously through you as you eat these delicious pancakes. Where do you order pancakes from? I mean, I can order pancakes from like Eaton Park, but is that like, I don't think that, is that like a national chain? I don't think so. I think it's just a Western or Pennsylvania thing. Maybe even a Western Pennsylvania thing. Yeah. But if you say IHOP, oh, I'm gonna be so jealous. So jealous. I love IHOP. IHOP might be my favorite place to eat in the entire world. Marta, slowly going through my last work task for the week before my holiday. Woo! That's so exciting, Marta. I'm so excited. Same, Danny. Same. Leftover nachos for breakfast, because, yep. I'm here. I'm here for this. Well, the princess is around 15. Ooh, she really isn't the best at strategy, but she becomes the golden queen for a reason. I love that. Ugh. When you say golden queen, you mean like she's had her limbs fused on a couple of times because she fucks up? A lot of booktubers are live now too. I saw like 3 reading streams recommended to me. Oh yeah, interesting. I feel like yeah, I feel like a lot of booktubers have taken to doing reading sprints, which is good. But for some reason, this is so weird. I don't know if anyone else is like this. I mean, you're in the chat, so maybe not. But I've been finding it really hard to like focus during sprints and during streams. Um, I think it's because when I'm working on my own, I tend to work for longer, and most sprints and streams have shorter sprints, which is fine. Like I'm not trying to complain, um, but I just oh my gosh, what is my hair doing? Sorry. Um, so I just oh lord, that was worse. Sorry. Wow. Anyway, holy fuck. Sorry. Yeah, I just haven't been in streams lately because I will get working on something and then forget, or um, I'll like keep working through while people are chatting and then like forget to chat, or like I'll mute the stream and then not come back and forget to come back, and by the time I come back they're over. But there are certain streams obviously that I go to and hang out in um, all the time that I like specifically. I'm like I am gonna be here for this, so um, I agree with this. Perfect writing sprint time is 1 hour, but like it's hard to do that with streams because you can't. I mean, you can be silent for an hour, but um, I find most people like the shorter stuff and then like chatting in between. I mean, maybe you don't. Maybe you just want work. If so, you're in the wrong place. Because I love to talk endlessly. Oh, nope, I was already there. Just realized the actor who played Flute in Spy Kids plays Nightcrawler. My mind is blown. Ooh, I forget who Flute is. Oh, let's see if I knew that. This is all. Did I know that? Oh my god. This did not come up immediately as that. Oh yeah, Alan Cumming. I didn't know he was Nightcrawler though. Interesting. DoorDash delivers from a fab breakfast eatery called the Butter House. You had me at butter. You know, I need that on a t-shirt. You had me at butter. I'm in several different chats just trying to get some mood. Perhaps, I'm literally never getting this book published because the amount of shit that's happening to the protagonist. Okay, but George R. R. Martin got published. As long as like you finish the series and don't become a Patrick Rothfuss or a George R. R. Martin, um, I think people would buy it. I would buy it. I can't work during sprints at all. They're far too distracting. Admitting work tasks or video editing are usually fine. But yeah, I go there for the social aspect. That's what I'm kind of realizing is I'm really going for the social aspects. Um, but I don't have a lot of time now to like go to sprints. My sprints are super long. Um, so I'd rather just watch like your YouTube video. Yeah, I usually can't work super hard unless I'm drafting, but it's funny because it's completely different than when I started AuthorTube. Maybe it's because I had like basically like no friends. Like I had no friends. I like didn't know anyone really because I was just starting out. Um, and so I went there to like make friends with other people. But now I have like Discord and my DMs and like the troublemakers and like you guys. I mean, literally we chat all the time in the Discord. So I like don't feel like I need to go to other streams to like get that social aspect. So maybe that's it. How far along are you with your revision? I actually finished draft 4, so I'm very close to being done with my revision for this round. Um, and I'm going to be doing a line edit. Um, now, probably next week sometime I'll be doing a line edit, a serious line edit. I'm gonna line edit the first 10 chapters, not 10 chapters, first 5 chapters, and query. Um, yeah, I'm just juggling a lot of things with my revision and YouTube, and also I'm going away for 2 weeks. So it's like, crazy, crazy, crazy time. But yes, I did actually finish my revision, um, or my revision of draft 4, and Devesha has already read it, and she really liked it. She had a couple of feedback notes, but overall, uh, yeah, I think it's pretty much ready to be queried. Can't think about it too much. Cannot think about it too much. Excuse me while I push my 5 to 10 minutes right back. Listen, this is why I'm okay with it. Like, I just can't, like, when I'm working on stuff, like, I just like to get back into the flow. Come here for the chatty chatter sometimes. Me too. Me too. I'm always here for that. That's what I love about streams, but like, I don't know. There's just like very few people that I've been watching recently. Um, I'm in this stream, Cache, Cams, and Ashley switching between Twitch and YouTube trying to do up and get writing done. I don't know how you're going to do it. I don't know how you're going to make it. Wild. Did you hear the Epic of Gilgamesh got a update for its winter release? I mean, I think that isn't that technically true, besides just being a really hilarious joke. Uh, it's so good. It's so funny. I do love the Epic of Gilgamesh. One day I will write my. One day I will write my Gilgamesh retelling. Hello, I'm watching this and Cache's live right now. Hello, Miguel. Thank you for joining us. Um, Also, Anna came really quickly. Can't say today because work is crazy, but happy Thursday and good vibes to all. Good vibes to you as well, Anna. Good luck with crazy work. Thank you for popping in. And have a good day at work. At least try with the craziness. I know sometimes it's hard. It's exciting that you're querying, though. Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to be excited, but I'm also like, judgment and the possibility of failure. But if I never try, it's ultimately a failure, so. How are you researching your agents? Do you have some in mind already? You don't have to say who, just are you eyeballing any? I am. This is actually something I've been kind of like jittering around in my mind because I've been reading a lot of author like blog posts, specifically Chloe Gong's. Hers were really interesting. Granted, she queried before the pandemic, so like I don't know if I really like I really like her strategy she talked about, which was that she was querying agents who said they responded really quickly, so she could kind of get a gauge of if her query letter and first pages were working. Obviously, now with the pandemic, you never know how fast some agent's going to get back to you. So I can't really use that strategy, but I'd like to. I'd like to at least try. So my thought is, do I shoot my shot with the agents that I'm like really, really want, and like the bigger agents, the ones that are like from really reputable agencies and who have brokered deals with like really now famous authors, who I can say that like Joanna Volpe, who is Lee Bardugo's agent, is on my list as like a hopeful of like maybe, hopefully, who knows, but like she's on my list and like she's a very great agent, obviously. Look at how famous Leigh Bardugo is. And she has a lot of other great authors on her client list as well. So it's, do I shoot my shot with ones that are like higher up of established lists who are open, obviously, to queries, because not all of those are open. Do I shoot my shot with those the first round, or do I wait till a second round, or like a couple weeks until I get feedback on like my query and my synopsis, and like see if there's any like takers. But if like there are takers from agents that I want, but they're not like my top, and then they offer me representation, it's just like a whole like, what's the strategy? What's the strategy? I need to watch more Alexa Dunn videos is what I've concluded. But yes, I'm eyeballing quite a few. I have a spreadsheet list of all of my agents that I'm hoping to query soon. I only go to Troublemakers and Michael streams these days, although I feel like most people stream when I'm asleep anyway, so that's my excuse. Yeah, I pretty much do that too. I go to you guys's and Michael's. And I try to get to some of Kate Kavanaugh's streams. Oh, and Jessica Williamson as well. But Jessica Williamson is streams when you're asleep, so. Winds of Winter is so far away. It really is. It so is. I love the Epic of Gilgamesh. Also, that made me fall in love with critiquing again. The Epic of Gilgamesh is so good. I love it. I love Mesopotamia and like the beginning of ancient civilization. I love all ancient civilizations, but Mesopotamia has a special place in my heart. If you haven't listened to it, there's a song called Mesopotamians by, I think it's like what, Youth for Giants or something. They also did Istanbul. But if you just Google the Mesopotamians song, it'll come up. It's a hilarious song. It's from like 10 years ago. I watched it in my 6th grade history class as an introduction to the Mesopotamians. And obviously, like, I've learned about actual Mesopotamia and Mesopotamians and the, all of them. And I was a history major for a short while. So, yeah, I really love the Epic of Gilgamesh, and I really love Mesopotamia and ancient civilization. Just finished creating a fan edit, so I'll just chill here. Nice. Welcome to the chill zone. Yes, have lots of fun. Yeah. Yeah, before I could only make it to like the end of Michael's streams because I had to go and pick up my mother from work. And I literally would leave the house when Michael started streaming for 3:15. My mom's a teacher. So I'd go and pick her up from work, and then we'd probably like, we'd do stuff or whatever. And then by the time I got home, it's like halfway over. So I got to like some of them, but now I can get to more of them. Hi, Shay. Have fun hosting. Have fun at your stream. Maybe send it to your dream agent when you get your first full crest. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, actually. I think I'll do that. Yeah, because I have one dream agent who's like younger and like more new to the industry, and then I have obviously my dream agent who the agents who like rep very, very, very famous authors. Um, you know what? That's a good point. Thank you, Kissy. Hi, precious cousins. Good morning. How are ya? Youth for Giants. I love band names. Me too. Wow, throwback. I took one of those DNA tests and it told me it was 12% Mesopotamian. Like, what does that mean? That's hysterical. Oh. Ooh. I do love. Uh, Hold on. Oh my god. Excuse me while I rattle through my desk. So I can write this down because I do love epic poems with symbolism. I studied Beowulf for like for like an entire, well, not an entire semester, half a semester in college, which yet another epic poem with so much. And I will one day also write a Beowulf story. I'm just gonna like have an entire series of epic poem retellings. Um, no fairy tales, just epic poems from ancient history. Although Beowulf's not really ancient. I will Google that. Kosovo War first. There we go. Sorry. How open are you planning to be with your process on your channel? I've debated this. I've debated this a lot. I think I'm going to be making. I think it's really going to depend on how it goes. There's two ways it can do. Well, there's more than two ways, but there's two ways I see it. Two different ways I can do it. I'm going to be vlogging, hopefully, kind of like how Lindsay Puckett did, where she vlogged her like whole experience and like all the rejections, and then put the vlog out when she actually had an agent. I kind of like that style, and I kind of like the idea that like when I get an agent, whether it's in 6 weeks or 7 years, I'll be able to share like my query and my synopsis and like, well, not my synopsis because it's spoilers in the book, but like my query and like the process of going through it and getting it and stuff. And I mean, if I'm like a unicorn and like manage to get an agent super fast and like go on submission, I mean, I don't know. Essentially, eventually, I will be pretty open about it, and I will talk about it a lot. I'm not going to be like mysterious, I guess. But I think it'll really depend on what happens and how it happens and like kind of what's going on. Like, obviously, if the Wrath King fails, eventually I'm going to, and I have to stop querying it. I'll probably have to make a video about that, or I will make a video about that, and like how I'm moving on from it, and like stuff like that. And that really did not answer your question. I'm gonna try to be really open about it, essentially, but I might not be real time open, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I'll be working on getting ready for work before next sprint. Ooh, very fun, very fun. Getting ready for work. Good morning, Caitlin. I have a copy of Beowulf that I've commentary by Tolkien. Oh, I'll have to find a copy like that. I love Tolkien. I've only read the first part of Beowulf for class with the professor. I hate it, so I'm going to go back and read the whole thing, but it just reminds me of that professor, and I don't want to remember him. This is true. I also read Beowulf with an online professor. I don't even think I remember his name. But yeah, Beowulf's like low-key a slog to get through, but I think it's worth it in the end. If you liked Beowulf, I'm actually planning on doing a reread of this at some point soon. There is a book there's a book from Grendel's point of view called Grendel. It's modern, obviously. When did it come out? I can Google that. Oh, it's not, it's recent, but like not recent. It came out in 71. 1971. So like it's 50 years old. 50 years old exactly, isn't it? Yes. No? Yes. No? Maybe. I can't do math. Um, anyway, yeah, Grendel is a really good book. And it's like from the monster's point of view, monster. Um, and it's really good. So if you cannot get through Beowulf, um, I would suggest Grendel. It's short. It's only about Grendel, so it's only the first part of Beowulf. Can I say spoiler warning for Beowulf? You know what? I'm just not gonna say it. Even though Beowulf's been around for thousands of years, like, is it thousands? Yeah. I can't. Again, I have an English degree. Can't do math. Only classics I've read recently are Russian classics because I love their writing styles. Next are Spanish classics. Ooh. I know. I really need to get back into reading the classics. Would you consider being a hybrid author? Like, if some reason they're asking doesn't make it traditionally, would you self-publish it? I think I would later in life. Um, so if the Rock King doesn't make it, I don't think I'll move on to self-publishing. But if, say, I did get a self-publish or a publishing, like an agent and a publishing deal and a book deal with another book, say the Eclipse Project on my witch book, or my, any of my work in progresses that I've talked about on here, besides the King, because the King is the majority of what I've worked on for the last year and 3 months. I think I would come back to it eventually, and I might self-publish it further down the road when I have an established career and established fan base. There's also the chance that um, if I get an agent and I show them the Wrath King as like my secondary or like another book to sell that they think it could sell, or like the market could change. So um, it would depend on a lot of factors. It would really depend on a lot of factors. Um, but I have no idea, really. I also know nothing really about the self-publishing world, and I don't think I have the mental capacity to self-publish. Laura Wrights has a really great video from about a year ago about why she's not self-publishing. But I think if I already had a fan base and like I want to say contingent. That's not the correct word, of people. Or like I was already established as an author, I would consider self-publishing. But even then, I don't know how contracting works, like or whatnot. I'd have to look into it legally. But thank you, Violet. I'm really hoping. Cat is whining for attention. I go to pet her, but she hates the smell of fresh nail polish, so avoids me, and then keeps whining for attention. This cat kills me sometimes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Aren't they just crazy? That's like my dogs. They'll be like, "Hi, can you pay attention to me?" And then I'll start cuddling them, and they'll be like, "Never mind, never mind. I'm gonna get on the floor. I'm gonna look at you and wonder why you're not over here petting me, even though I'm the one who got down." I think Lizelle discussed events and the query submission process after it happened, which is how I was handled it as well. Just keep a little magical mystery to myself. Um, yeah, I think that's how I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be open with it, but after the fact is how I think I'm gonna phrase it. Um, yeah, because I really like how Lindsay Puckett's doing it. I wasn't following Lizelle when she did those videos about querying and submission. Um, but yeah, I think there's also a level of secrecy within the industry of like um, I like when I get my agent, I probably have to ask, like, can I tell my YouTube and Instagram that you're now my agent, like that I'm now repped by you? Like, is there like an announcement? Is there a formality? Is there things I don't know about? Like, who can I tell? Who can I tell that you're my agent? And the same with book deals. Like I cannot. It took like 3 months for Lindsay's book deal to be publicly announced, even though she had it for like 3 months. Um, so there is some level of secrecy for like the submission part of it and like book deal part of it, which I just physically will not be able to tell you about. Even though it's gonna be really hard because, God, I'm really bad at keeping secrets. All of my AP Latin class in high school was translating the Aeneid from Latin to English. Probably the only classic I know most because of that. That sounds awful. Sounds awful. Violet nailed it. Ugh, thank you. Lindsay was a bit of a unicorn. Maybe you'll be one too. Maybe. Aw, you guys are so nice. I shouldn't. I need to be stopping sappy, but thank you very much. Again, trying to manifest this energy. Yeah, she was a bit of a unicorn in the submission. You know, just hoping I'm a unicorn all around. I'm really hoping to be Chloe Gong. Essentially, I'm kind of obsessed. I'm not obsessed with her, but I want. I just want it. But did I write a good book? Who knows? Who knows? I think I need to switch to Animal Crossing, which probably won't make me cry, but who knows? I don't know. I think I'd cry if someone called me guacamole. Oh gosh. That sounds awful. We kill so many dills and mills. Oh my god, I'm gonna. Oh, but why? You could just let them live happily. Even when I had a Shirley pub, they made it very clear I was to keep my mouth shut until a certain date. Yeah. Anyway, I've been streaming for an hour and 15 minutes and only did a 25-minute sprint, so I need to get into another one because otherwise I'm just gonna sit here and talk forever. I can't keep my own secret with my lack of poker face when I get a deal. People, this is true. This is me too. Like I will be on live one day and accidentally say it. It'll be bad. Luckily, with edited videos, I can just edit it out. But live on stream can't really do that. Okay, we're gonna go into a. We're actually gonna do. You know what? We're gonna do a little bit of a longer one. We're gonna do a 35-minute because I talk for way too long. No, but you could be the first. Because then we don't have to learn foreign languages in my school. You're so lucky. I'm really bad at languages. I could not have done it. I'm terrible at German. As a treat. Honestly, yeah. A little bit of spice. Should note, I failed miserably. I made people promise not to tell other people, but I had to tell 4 people. That's the thing. Like, as soon as I get my book deal, my parents, my brother, my best friends in real life, and the troublemakers will know. Because I can't keep a secret. That's too big. I have to tell somebody. But then, of course, I'll just swear them secrecy. But luckily, like, besides the troublemakers, no one else is in the literary sphere or any kind of sphere of social media. So I don't have to worry about them. When Katie takes a streaming hiatus for a month. Little do you know. Oh, no, I'm kidding. I don't have a book deal. I don't even have an agent. I promise you. I promise. I promise. I haven't even sent out a query. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, I think I'm also going to try to do Pitch Wars in September if it doesn't work out, so. Gonna have my Oberyn character live. You know what? I'm so here for this because I was so upset when Oberyn happened. Hello, Rue. We learned Japanese at my school. Ooh, that's cool. We had Japanese in my university, but I can barely speak English properly. Cause you good, good. This is a good kind of plea. When you eventually let something slip on stream. Yeah, good luck. Hope Hopefully, you'll be out of the room. Like that one time, I accidentally did something and you were luckily out of the room and no one could see your face. I hope you get the N agent and book deal as soon as possible so I can read your book. Oh, send you best with positive energy. Thank you. Thank you very much. I hope so too, because I'm very proud of this book. I didn't tell my mom right away because that woman can gossip. She found out anyway. Did exactly what I expected. Thank God this is before social media, which is just in my face. Thank you, Violet. You're correct. I need to do a tomato, little tom toms. Yeah, second sprint. Good luck, friends. I'll see you in 35. All right, that was the end of our second Spoilerino. Let me know how you did in that sprint. Um, I pulled up my agent query spreadsheet. Um, yeah, I pulled up my spreadsheet and was looking and thinking about who I'm going to query first. um, and I realized, so I was looking over my agents because it's been a little bit, it's been like 2 weeks since I looked over them again. And I looked over the ones that I picked, and I realized one of the agencies that I was thinking about querying, and like one of the agents, like I was looking back at like what they were asking for and like what they wanted, and like neither of them published like wanted fantasy. Like, why did I put them on the list? I only write fantasy pretty much. Why were they there? So I took them off because I'm not going to query to someone who doesn't take what I write because that would be a waste of both of our times because if they're not going to take fantasy, like, I'm not going to send them fantasy. Um, oh my goodness. My pen soul just fell. This made me laugh really hard. Because when I first saw this, my brain went, so I was talking to my ass. Like, why did I think that? Anyway, and then I was like, oh, agent, yeah, I would accidentally flip up and say that. Sasha said, oof, just opened up Project Curry after a 2-month hiatus and remember that I need to do some major revisions to my protagonist conflict in the first half of the book. Also, the pancakes have landed. I feel this deep, deep in my soul. The first part of the Rat King needs a major revision, and most things I write need major revision, so you have my sympathy and all the good vibes for your revision and editing. Um, it's a task. Yes, pancakes. I'm so jealous of that. Yeah, the street hopping is intense. I popped into Shades for a couple of minutes while I was finishing doing my Instagram posting my Instagram thing. Yeah, that's the correct. I was right the first time. Um, hit the like button, and then Becca had pulled a card. It was really cool about like basically like taking care of yourself, and you're allowed to not be okay, but like letting the release of the emotions will help fill your well again. And I'm like, wow, very writerly. Slangs, what up? Steve, how are you? Are you watching Young Royals again? Just made some pictures of my kiddos and cannon fodder alike. Sent to Discord for whoever cares. Oh, I can't wait to look at those. I love pictures. I literally, oh my god, I made all of the Rafkin characters, all of the Eclipse Project characters, and I was starting on my Elemental YA that I'm not even working on like anytime soon because literally there's no market for it. No one wants my Elemental YA book. Nobody. Except me. Except me. But yeah, I love that. I could literally spend my entire life making pictures. Finish up the rest of my to-do list for the day. Woo! Thanks for the longest sprint. I needed that. You are very welcome. And it still did not feel long enough to me. I know, Danny, you're gonna be like, oh my god, this is so long. Luckily, you've been playing Animal Crossing. To no one's surprise. Um, yeah, I just love longer sprints. You may have noticed. I don't know if anyone notices on Discord because I think it actually is on there. I've been playing Stardew Valley again. Oh my god, is it addicting? I literally had to be like, I can't. I played it for like a day and a half straight. I was like, I have work to do. I need to do work. And here I am playing a farming simulator. But I always think about Stardew Valley when I see you playing Animal Crossing. I know they're like nothing alike, but like they're kind of alike. They're like tangentially adjacent, kind of. Made breakfast and found out I'm out of coffee. This is tragic. And the day off, so I don't have access to free coffee. Oh my god. Caitlin, how are you alive? How? How are you living? I'm sending you my coffee vibes. Make London fog instead. I love that, yes. Yes, I do love a good London fog. I feel like the perfect day for a London fog today. It's like gray and rainy and like 70 something. It's like perfect for London fog. Also, I keep thinking about Sweet Tooth because it's so cute. Oh, is that animated Netflix show? I think Steve was telling me about it. I opened up iMovie and then closed it because I've got 80 minutes of footage to condense to 20. I just can't. This is a humongous move, Greg. I had my revision blog. Um, my revision blog that's going to be coming out next week. Um, I had so much footage for it, and I was like, so much of this just like, and it's all from like the beginning of my process. So like when I wasn't even revising it, I have nothing from like when I was actually writing and revising. So I deleted so much of it, and I have nothing from my revising, well, my like the actual like typey like fixing things part. So yeah, I had an hour and a half of footage, and I was like, so much of this I didn't even watch most of it. I mean, I did watch most of it. I listened to it on 2 times speed, and I got to a point where I was like, I'm saying the same thing 3 times. Just delete, delete. No one cares. Can't need to find out what this Young Royals about. I don't even know what it's about. I need to start watching it. I was gonna start watching it last night, but I was really tired, and I apparently it's in Swedish, so I would have had to have subtitles on because your girl doesn't speak Swedish. I already watch everything with subtitles, but since I won't be able to understand it, I was afraid I was gonna fall asleep and not understand what's happening. Remember, if you would still, I said there was a dead bug in my bed. Well, there was one. There was just that same type of bug flying around my room. I didn't cry, but I almost did until my boyfriend got rid of it. That's horrible. I'm so sorry for you. I would have died. I'd have just thrown myself out the window. Am I dramatic? I'm also an Enneagram 4, so. I'm just trying to open the pic link you sent me, and my antivirus software was like, "This is kind of sus. This is oh no." You know, just be that way. You really do. It just is. It's just that way. I mean, I don't have antivirus software, um, but I didn't get a virus, so oof, Devasia, I feel that I had 40 minutes of my TVR game footage to cut down. It'll probably end up being like 15 at most. Oh my god. Aren't like long videos just like the worst to edit? Like I like longer videos, but it literally took me 4 days to edit, like 4 days to edit my Eclipse project video, my 36-minute Eclipse project video, which was like 2 hours of footage. It's fucking wild. Oh no, Danny, are you okay? Did it touch me? Did it touch you? I can't read. Did not touch Danny, but I hate bugs so much. I hate them too. Ugh. Yes, stay strong, my friend. I'm so glad you have a boyfriend there to kill bugs, even if he doesn't know how to give feedback on books. What's the name of the song? Gloria Regalia by Tommy Prophet. Oh, I've heard of Tommy Prophet. I think I have one of his songs on. There's one of his songs on the backing playlist. Boarding school teen drama with Princely Gay Pining. Yeah, that was what convinced me to watch it. Or going to watch it. Also, I'm here to remind everyone to watch Young Rose on Netflix. No, I will not check. Of course not. He's literally been blowing up our group chat for like days. I think it's so funny. I love it. Okay, my friends. In the words of Stieg, I'm gonna love you and leave you. I have a bunch more work to do. Excuse me. Oh my god. I have a bunch more work to do. I'm going to get my hair done today because look at the sight of those roots. They're terrible, disgusting, awful. Hate them. Um, so I'll be getting my hair done at 2. And until then, I'm going to be working on query stuff. So send your best vibes. I'm going to be dying over the fact that I have to tell people that they should sign me, and then like my book will sell to people and people want to buy it, which is so weird. Like to have to sell myself. Anyway, Ooh, I love Found Family too. Okay, all right. I love you, my friends. Yes, remember we're gonna be on Marta's channel, which of course I have sneakily. If anyone wishes to join that, there is Marta's channel. You can go find it if you're not already. And yeah, goodbye, everyone. Thank you for streaming with me. Thank you for being here. Thank you. You're welcome, Violet. You know, it was difficult, but I did my best. I tried. I know. See, she's a wizard. Maybe I'll come back with bangs. Just kidding. No bangs. Um, yes. So I will see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna be on my channel tomorrow. So the link, I mean, I already have it posted on my channel. So y'all can go find it. And yeah, Troublemakers tomorrow on my channel. So very little sprints. Very little sprints. As usual. We did do 60 minutes today for 2 hours. So half the time. Anyway, I'm gonna shut the fuck up now. See you tomorrow, y'all.